pick the throttle up. Easy flat through the left here at Farmers. We go on board now with Sandy Mitchell starting a lap. Nice traffic. No one to be seen in front. He's done a good job setting this lap up, but this lap we're on is a quick one actually. Breaks the beam, a 1:56.6. I think that is a lap record. Andy, hit me with some facts.
It is. It beats his own qualifying lap record, which was from 2 years ago, 56.7. So on his first attempt, Sandy Mitchell underneath his own qualifying lap record. That was phenomenal. He's 3/10 quicker than Adam Smalley, who was also flying on that lap, but you did predict that the lap times would tumble, and already that is the case. The question is, though, is that going to remain the time to beat? We saw in the AM part of qualifying, the lap times got quicker and quicker, perhaps as more rubber got laid down over the course of the session, and there are still those who will look to challenge.
Yeah, and he's purple in sector 1 as well. Wow. And you can see the black box above that air duct actually is Delta, so I can see he was 1200ths up as we go to Hugo Cook coming into the last sector now. The Audi so similar to the Lamborghini in so many of its components. Obviously VAG owning both of the manufacturers there, same engine, but different aerodynamic philosophy, and we normally see the Audi go better at higher downforce tracks and the Lamborghini going better at lower downforce tracks, which Silverstone kind of sits in the middle of. It's such high speed, it is high downforce, but then you don't want the drag that you get from that higher downforce. Hugo going to be breaking the line any second now. Where's that going to put him? P6, that's brilliant actually for someone that we've not seen in the championship so much. That is a really, really strong lap.
P6 in the session, P9 on the grid. Remember, the times are combined after this session, and it's the combined time that gives us the grid. So the timing tower on your screen, that is how the cars would line up at the moment. So despite that effort from Sandy Mitchell being fastest in the session, it's not quite enough to overhaul car number 18, but it's not very much between them. I think only just under a 1/10.5 more would Sandy Mitchell have to find. And remember, he's gone fastest of anybody in sector 1 on this lap. Goetz is improving as well, though, in his efforts to try and defend that pole position. So at the moment, it's Mercedes, Lamborghini, BMW and McLaren would make up the first 2 rows of the grid, but the times are so tight. There you can see them under a 1/10.5 in it, but has Mitchell had the best of the tyres, Joe?
Well, we see the pros. Well, it's obvious. He did a 56.6, so 2.2 seconds quicker than pole position the AM. So the energy's got to go somewhere, and it's through the tyre. So the Pro just uses the grip more to get the lap time, but the perverse nature of that is that you lose it. The sparks being flung up there by Goetz. He'll be being told where he is at the moment. Like you said, he is P1, 1/10.5 clear, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think that's a big ask for Mitchell to find on his second lap. His second lap's just completed, 58.6, so 2 seconds slower for Mitchell. Was that a mistake? Was that him backing off? Or was that the tyre dropping off by the 2 seconds that I said it kind of could do?